something just shifted, and nobody's saying it out loud here, guys. I think we have, in fact, a coalition of Karens that have gotten together in some way and said, hey, listen, if you feel differently than me, then you're bad guy by default. Right? Like the moral police out there type of thing here, guys. But either way, let's account to the video immediately, see where this takes us.
What are you doing?
What am I doing here?
Why are you here?
I was just doing a collision report, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you guys going to be here much longer?
Until I'm done doing my job.
Because one of the teachers, when I dropped off over there, said y'all been circling since about 8.
Okay. Well, I'm just doing my job, so the quicker I do
Your
my
job
job...
at the elementary school since about 8 a.m.?
What's that? Roll the window up.
There was a collision here at the elementary school?
You have a good day. I'm going to continue to do my job.
You work for us, and you're scaring these families.
Okay. Well,
you should probably go do your job
Just roll your window up.
where your job lives. Because I don't see that it needs to be right here all morning.
You don't see.
The person that I was just working with left approximately 5 minutes ago. This was a collision report for them. I'm doing my job. I gave them all their information.
Can you maybe, like for a second, acknowledge that you could be a really upsetting sight for people right now?
Roll on up, bro.
I get it. I get it. But like for us to be able to collaborate with y'all at all going forward, you're going to have to show us some humanity. You're going to have to show us that you understand the circumstances and the feelings that you evoke. Because like, it would be so rad to feel like you're here for us.
Rad.
It would be so rad to feel like you guys get it and understand that you are actually the defending line between us and the fascism.
You know what?
Guys, hold the phone here, buddy. I have to say something immediately. Like, listen, I'm all for the idea of holding police officers and government officials absolutely, in fact, accountable. I am all for that. I back it profusely here, right? But when it comes down to this type of thing, he should have realized, I think he most likely did realize kind of how this was going to go based off of her overall tone here. I have no idea where you get the audacity to do this here. But roll the window up on her immediately.
That would be so rad if that woman was tasered until she came to her senses.
That's an overreach. Don't do that.
Fancy demanding.
Don't do that.
A deputy sheriff show overt support for your delusions of living under some sort of a fascist regime. These people are nuts. And they're dangerous. Now, I love this next ICE agent who roasts a Karen, and you don't need to see her to imagine what she looks like.
Okay, let's go.
This isn't a good look for you.
You think I care about my look?
No, no, trust me.
When you guys
It is evident by how you look, you don't care. We get that, trust me. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying this, trying to be a social warrior.
Burn, that is superb. And as Blair White pointed out on X, ICE needs to hire more gays immediately. They are the only ones that can defeat the white Karens. Indeed. But that exchange is far more sinister than...
I mean, listen, because you can't blame it on anything else other than what it is now, guys. I mean, yeah, that I have no idea who this Blair White person is, right? But just understand this here immediately. That statement is super true because they love him. Right? Like a lot, like exclusively. Like there's no wrong that can be done no matter what here. Again, guys, by default, I don't care what you do with your body. Understand this here. But there does seem to be a preferential treatment generally given to a specific type of person that likes a specific type of person. Let's just say this here, coming from the ilk of people who are out here, promoting large scale here. Again, the coalition of Karens.
That amusing line. Listen as the ICE agent tells this deranged Karen that she's impeding their efforts to capture a rapist, a child rapist and murderer. She says she doesn't care.
How does it feel to be a race traitor?
You know, we were trying to get a child, right?
No, you weren't.
Yes, we were.
How would you know?
Because it was a woman you talked to.
His wife?
And then his plate...
Because women don't do that.
Came back as
women don't do those things,
calling someone a race traitor?
But you guys don't care.
I hope you realize that is the most racist thing you can say as a white woman.
Of course,
and
it is.
So you know, this isn't a good look for you.
You think I care about my look?
No, trust me.
When you guys
It is evident by how you look, you don't care. We get that, trust me. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying this, trying to be a social warrior. If you actually cared, you probably would care about the who got raped, and also the person who got murdered by the person that we were looking for. But see, you don't care.
No, I don't care.
Got it.
She doesn't
I figured that.
care, and she's
That's
happy
obvious.
to use racist language to attack an ICE agent. Just gross. Now, let's go to Munich again and hear more discussions from the Munich Security Conference, which for some reason includes the likes of Democrat Sarah McBride, formerly Tim McBride, a male identifying as a woman, who corrects himself here for saying boogeyman instead of boogie people.
What?
I wish I was kidding.
What happened?
And a strong man's greatest asset is scarcity. When there is scarcity in jobs, when there is scarcity of opportunity, they pick boogeymen, or in this case, boogie people, and they blame them.
Also in Munich was the perpetually miserable Hillary Clinton, whose unhinged hatred for Donald Trump saw her repeatedly and rudely interrupt other panelists who were trying to counter the hysteria and hyperbole she was spewing with some sober facts and analysis.
Well, first, I think you really don't like him.
You know, that is absolutely true. But I
Right.
really,
That is very true for
not only
her.
do I not like him, I don't like him because of what he's doing to the United States and the world. And I think you should take a hard look at it if you think that there is something good that will come out of it.
What I think Trump is doing in America, I think it is reaction for something for some policies that really went too far.
That's about all Czech Foreign Minister
yeah.
Peter McKinka managed to get out before Hillary
Interrupted.
stepped up the rudeness, with the moderator having to step in repeatedly.
Yeah, like stop
I
talking.
don't agree with the
Right.
gender revolution, the climate alarmism.
Which gender? Women having their rights?
No, let Peter go on.
I think there are two genders. So, but some of
half of us? Can we
some
have
of
our
us
rights?
some of us think that there is more than one or more than two gender. I think there is male and female, and the rest probably is a social construct. So this is something that went too far.
But does that justify selling out the people of Ukraine who are on the front lines dying to save their freedom and their two genders, if that's what you're worried about?
Can I please finish my points? I'm sorry that it makes you nervous. I'm really sorry for that.
It makes me nervous. It makes me
But seriously, can we let Peter finish, please?
I have to.
Stop
Can we let Peter
talking.
finish, please?
Yes.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. Listen, I made a whole video kind of on that entire kind of debacle here, guys. Yeah, that was wild. She was incredibly rude the entirety of the time here. It just seems like she's coming from her overall overt partisan kind of lane. She literally offered nothing of absolute relevance. She did not add to the conversation. All she really did was toe the line of her partisan, echo chamber.
Can we let Peter finish, please? But
Basically.
even Hillary Clinton had to admit that countries need strong borders and that immigration, illegal and legal, has gone too far.
I think we need to call it for what it is.
Secretary
There is a
Clinton.
legitimate reason to have a debate about things like migration. It went too far. It's been disruptive and destabilizing, and it needs to be fixed in a humane way with secure borders that don't torture and kill people.
Okay, guys, I think we're going to do this video here. It's interesting because, I would definitely say one of the most deporting presidents, I think, in our most recent time was probably her husband. Okay, we seem not to ever talk about this here, but understand this here. To my knowledge, it's like 7 times what Trump has done. All right. It was basically the same. The only difference was that Trump is a TV guy, right? He wants to show everyone in your face kind of what's happening here, because that then shows his base kind of by default. Hey, look, I'm actually doing something while other people weren't. But the reality of the scenario is that they were all doing it in a crazy manner. Bro, Obama was the deporter in chief. Okay. So Trump has not reached the numbers of what Obama has deported, but the only difference is that Trump's doing it in public, and Obama, Bush, and Clinton basically did it in secrecy for the most part here. Because again, once you show people, you allow the other side, meaning the opposition, to basically see what actually has been happening for the last 20, 30 years, right? And then what happens here? They lose their mind because you're giving them the actual literal bait to go out and protest. Hence the reason why there's such a drastic difference in terms of how everything is being looked at, right? Like there are memes floating around all over the internet, basically showing Clinton did this many, no protests, right? Bush did this many, no protests. Obama did this many, no protests. Trump did this many, much smaller amount, 500 plus protests, because he's showing it, right? Sometimes you don't need to unveil kind of what's happening, behind the curtain, specifically for people that, again, have no real ability to critically think. Like they can't even, like, in their head fathom, but Trump's doing it illegally. No, he's not. What are you talking about? What are you saying here? You're only saying this because your favorite political commentary on most likely TikTok, right? Brain rot TikTok specifically, has basically dictated to you that this is a true statement and Trump is doing something illegal. It's not. It's completely legal. And other presidents have been doing it. They just didn't show it to you. And because you in your mind think this is the first time it's happening because you're seeing it, that shows your lack of ability to critically think here, guys. Whose fault is that? I blame your low IQ and idiocy. I'm gonna be honest here. I blame you for that. Maybe not you guys, because if you made it this far, I'm probably not talking about you. I'm talking about the ones who left in the first 10 seconds. I blame you guys. Okay, I blame you guys. But either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. If there's any more, we'll encounter it. Guys, do you want to watch movies with me? I never actually thought to promote it over here, guys. But if you guys do want to watch it, guys, we have hundreds of movies, and I mean hundreds of movies that we've reacted to. You guys can come watch them with me if you want to, along with many TV shows. Currently we're working on the show Dexter, along with Vikings, and we have a lot of series that are already completed. But if you guys do want to watch it with me, the link is in the description. Everything's available at the second tier. But of course, if that's not your thing, guys, don't worry, right? Listen, like and subscribe.